If you want to grab our men's lifestyle supplement and male advantage ebook, all links are in the bio. How can I free up more time so that I can execute on this idea? How can I free up 1 day a week? How can I raise this income so that I can get rid of my second job? How can I invest the money I'm getting from my 2 jobs so that I can then make enough passively to drop that job, go part-time on that job? Now I'm making the same money I was from the 2 jobs, but I'm less stressed, I'm sleeping better, I've got more time for the gym, I'm taking better care of my health, I'm looking better, but I've got the same money, I've made some smart investments again, I've doubled my money, I've now quit my job completely, now I can double down on what I'm doing, now I can focus on my real passion, which is this business idea, now I'm investing in this, and now that I've got money in, I can be patient. Okay, my life's getting better. It looks really cool. I'm doing cool shit. Let's post about it online. Oh, now I'm getting like 8 DMs per month from these hot girls. I'm going to go on dates and whatever. Now my life's really good. I've got this girlfriend, whatnot. She's really hot. I've got sex, money, a great business, patience. My life's going forward. See what I mean, guys? Hello guys and welcome back to another video. In this video I want to talk about life setup, okay? The beauty of life setup, should I say. Most people have no idea what life setup is, how to use life setup. You can use it in so many different senses. You can use it from women to life to entrepreneurship to work, you know, just how you balance work-life balance. Like here, there's so many different ways to do it, okay? Now, in order to explain it, the best way will be to use actual examples. So I'm going to go straight into this. Just check if I'm recording. I am. That's good, guys. The first one is entrepreneurship, okay? And here's the thing with entrepreneurship, okay? A lot of people believe that in order to become a successful entrepreneur, somehow you just need to make millions out of nowhere, you know, and then the business can be up and running. It'll be fine if I make enough money. People look at it the wrong way. That's not the smartest way to be an entrepreneur. The smartest gift an entrepreneur can have is time. Time to work on their business so that they can deploy patience, deploy the correct strategies, make correct long-term decisions. Okay, so how do you get time? Well, you get time by working out life setup. Okay, so instead of trying to become a millionaire in order to be able to work full-time on your business or make 20 grand a month, you just need to find out a way to live like shit without it being dangerous to your health or your life or whatever. Lower everything down to a certain point where you've got low bills. Figure out a way while you're in your 9-to-5 job to reinvest that money, put that into something else, and find an income that can pay your bills comfortably, leave you with even £500 or dollars spare per month to actually invest into your business so that you can have that time to work on it 24/7 from home or whatever. You know, and then you've got 16 hours a day when usually you'd be at work to work on stuff. That's the gameplay, okay? That's life setup. But most people are like, how do I make 20 grand a month? Because that's what I need to be able to fund this bit. Guys, what you really need is time to work on your business, to push forward your entrepreneurial idea. You know, that's what you really need, okay? It's way more essential than the money. And everybody's looking for that golden nugget, that silver bullet of like, okay, I need to do this one thing and this will make me really wealthy and then I can go full time. Or the easiest thing you can do is, let's say you're in a 9-to-5 job and you just make 5 or 6 smart investments with that money over 5 years. That now pays you back £3,000 a month, $3,000 per month. Your bills, you've lowered them down to like £800 a month. You've now got all that spare income. Yeah, you're not living great, but you've got everything you need to push your business forward. You've got no pressures, no stress, and also you've got the key ingredient now, which is patience. If you're not stressed, if your bills are under control and you've got spare money, you can be patient, okay? You can have a better quality of life. You can now put all that spare money into your business. You can now relax and spend 10 years building it, 5 years building it, whatever it might be, to get it off the ground, get it to a better level where you can start living better. And then it all comes together because that time is more essential than the money that you can put in. And this is what people forget, is that is all life setup. Like how you build that, how you put that in place, you've got to be very smart. And everybody's, I've got to become a millionaire in order to go full time. Guys, you just need to find a way. The best thing you can do as an entrepreneur is find a way to go full time with low bills. Once you've got all the time in the world to work on something, it becomes effortless to grow it. Okay? That's one example of life setup. Now, the second one is like training. When you're training to get in the gym. For example, life setup. Oh, I'm going to have kids at 21. Okay, you probably won't have time for the gym anymore. I'm going to work a really high stress job that is 16 hours a day. Okay, you probably don't have time for the gym. Right? Maybe you don't want to. Maybe you're more focused on your business or 9-to-5 job and making a lot of money. I would recommend the gym as well. But if you are like somebody who really wants to get in the gym, you need to move your life around, move some puzzle pieces around. Perhaps that could be working part-time. Oh, but how can I work part-time? I need to pay my bills. Like I said in the first example, you reinvest your money smartly. Maybe you save up 200,000 from working your absolute bollocks off from like 16 to 25 years old. Then you buy one property outright. When you rent that property outright, it's £2,000 a month because you own the property outright, okay? So rather than just get a mortgage on it, which is just Dangersville, you own that property outright, you rent that property out, you make £2,000 a month off that property. Actual profit maybe like 1,600, 1,700, something like that. Then with your normal full-time wage, you'd be earning like 5,000-6,000 a month, where you go, well, maybe I don't even need that. Maybe I can get a part-time job on top of that, plus the £2,000 I'm making. Yeah, I'm only now making 3,500 per month. It's about half what I was making, but now I'm only part-time and my hours are 9 in the morning to 2 p.m. So once I finish at 2, I then get in the gym for 2 hours. I come home, I cook all my meals, I meal prep for the next day. Like, it's life setup. You got to find a way to work these puzzle pieces around to get yourself in a better position to then free up more time to execute on what you actually want to be doing. Now, the next one is your job and money that you're earning. Okay, so at school, this is something we don't get taught. At school, everyone teaches us, go and be a doctor, go and be a lawyer, go and be somebody of purpose, whatever, go and work at Goldman Sachs. Yeah, you do these jobs and you're going to be knackered. You're going to be working 16, 18 hours a day. You're probably going to be stressed on weekends. A lot of doctors are, getting 2-3 hours of sleep per night. They're working nights. They're working the weekend shift. They're working 7 days a week. It's not a nice life, okay, guys? I've met people who went to university, got a degree in HR, worked their way up in HR. They work from home 3 days a week. 2 days a week they're in the office. The days that they're in the office, they work 6 hours per day, and they get paid 70,000 per year to be the HR manager. Yeah, they don't do a lot. No offense to people who work in HR. Probably, I wouldn't say they're lazy people, but the nature of the work just isn't tough. It's one of the easiest jobs in the world. It could be really difficult. People could push it forward a lot. But from my experience, it's one of the easiest jobs in the world. And some people have aligned themselves in that field of work. They're making a lot of money, 70,000 per year. And then they're getting 3 days from home. In the nature of HR, you say to the boss, oh, I'm feeling a little bit ill. The boss is like, go home. HR runs everything. Like, I don't want to get into trouble. They're like the actual kings of the fucking companies. And, that's a way to align yourself. So instead of going, oh, I'm going to be a doctor, I'm going to be stressed out of my brains. Like, find a nice, cushy job. Like, why would you not go and find a nice, easy job? Like, everybody moans about their job, how tough it is, how many hours I work. Go and find a nice, easy job. A driving job. Go and find a driving job where you're just driving around playing your music with your buddy, like you're just delivering packages all day, you're having a chat about stuff. That's life setup. Like, the happier you are, the better it is. If you can find a job that allows you to work from home, like I was doing consultancy for a company, my most recent job, they'd let me have Fridays off. Okay, I had Fridays off completely. I was working 4 days a week. It was lovely. Really enjoyed it. Okay, so I did 4 days, had the Friday off, went to the gym in the morning, worked on my business for the rest of the day, worked on my business the whole day Saturday, whole day Sunday, back at work Monday, knowing that it was only 4 days and I'd be back soon. So I wasn't stressed. I was having 1 day off, had 3 days, and, Thursday nights were fucking amazing. I'd kick my feet up, I'd watch TV, I'd relax, I'd spend time with the girlfriend, we'd have a pizza, I'd have a glass of wine. Like, I was just relaxing. I was like, this is lovely. And then, like I said, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I was stuck in. I was really working on my business and everything. But if me and my girlfriend had plans on Saturday, I had the whole of Friday to work on something. The whole of Thursday night, I could stay up late. I could work Friday. And then on Saturday, if we were doing something together, I wouldn't feel guilty because I had the whole of Friday to work on it, the whole of Thursday night, the whole of Sunday. Like, I freed up a whole day. And the way I was able to do that is by lowering my phone bill, by not buying any clothes, by not having any luxuries in my life. But what it allowed me to do is have a better quality of life. So it made me earn less money, but my bills were lower. So technically, I had more money. Do you see what I mean, guys? That is way more important than being like, I'm on 100,000 per year and I'm the big wig at the office, but I work 18 hours a day, 6 days a week. Like, fuck that. Fuck that. Unless it's for your own business like I do, that's not fun. And that's a perfect way to get life set up. Now, another way to get life set up is via women. There's a lot of guys with money out there, whatever, who are like, oh, how do I attract women? I'm rich, but I'm still not confident. It's like, you don't even need to. What are you doing? Like, build your life in a certain way that attracts women to you. Like, why are you not going and buying a really nice car? And when people say, oh, don't do that, it's douchey, it makes it easier. You don't have to chase these women. You don't have to invest all that time in. Go and buy, if you've got the money to do it, go and buy like a 3-bedroom fucking penthouse apartment with a beautiful view of the city, and on New Year's Eve, host a New Year's Eve party and invite your friends and tell your friends to invite women. Oh, whose house is this? This is a beautiful house. They get talking to you. Next thing you know, you're sleeping with this girl, you've got her number. It's literally just life setup. Like Dan Bilzerian always speaks about it. He's like, I bought a big house and threw loads of parties and all the hottest girls want to come and now I fuck them. It's very easy. Like, you've got to put these things in place. It's like I always say to you guys, get in a ridiculous shape, like get in elite shape. Like spend 3-4 years getting in elite shape, because it's just an immediate handshake. Like if you're walking down the road and you're in elite shape and you're wearing nice clothes, people will find you attractive. They'll have a better first impression of you. If you get out of a nice car, like you don't have to then spend time on fucking Tinder swiping or going on 20 dates. Like you'll meet a woman in the street and be like, oh, I've got this and this to do, but my house is just over there, or I'm driving back to my place afterwards. Do you want to come back tonight? She'll probably say yeah. Like it's so much easier to do. And another form of life setup in the modern era that you cannot waste is online duality. So it's like a dual personality thing. Everybody has an identity in real life, then everyone has an online identity where they're maybe faking it to the world or whatnot. Don't be afraid to do this, okay, guys? So if you are a wealthy guy, or you've accomplished a lot, or you do have a fantastic body, you've built up something great, post about it. Post about it on as many social medias as you can, because you will get business opportunities, you'll get brand deals. You might get, most importantly in this scenario, you're going to get women hitting you up in your DMs or messaging you or whatnot. And it just makes your life easier. Like girls that who aren't really interested in you but follow you, and then they start seeing your life and they're like, oh, like it's a little introduction. It's a little peep through the curtain at your life and what you actually do and who you are. It's almost like a date. Like these social apps now are like dating websites. They're like dating apps. It's just your virtual handshake through the app. It's very easy to do, guys. Just like post cool videos, post like cool shit that you're doing. You buy a new car. Back in the day, I was like, don't post about it. No, post about it, because then, you can get a lot of women without putting any effort in. You don't have to put that time in. You don't have to spend a lot of money. She messages you, hey, what you up to tonight? Do you want to come over? Guys, it's just too easy. That's so much easier than sitting there stressed like, oh, I need to get a woman. I'm on Tinder. I'm trying hard. Just show how great your life is. Just build a great life. Then show off. Why not? Show off. Do the online duality. Show off how great your life is, your before and after improvements and stuff like that. People take notice. It's a lot easier. Like even on something like on Tinder, if you did match a girl, she's then on your social profiles, checking you out and whatnot. Like it's the same in real life. People want to do some background research. Show them your life. Show them the world. They look at the beautiful house I'm living in. Look at my life on a daily basis. Look at my nice car. I clearly have money. I'm always traveling. I'm always dressing well. Laughing and joking with friends at an event. Like, you have to kind of post these things out there because it builds a great life setup. And that's how you set up your life around you to make your life easier. And I spoke to you guys before about these mini advantages, like how to put certain things in place, like a perfect body, so that then women come to you. So you have to put zero effort in to get women. Once you're in shape, it's easier to stay in shape. Like there's just these mini advantages that save you time. They save you money. They save you effort. They save you from depression, from being sad all the time. And from just being lonely, or like you always get what you want. When you get the girl, you feel good about yourself. You get a self-esteem boost. Like, it's just easier to do. And by putting life setup things in place, by like making smart investments that pay you back rather than taking 6 holidays that year, and then you're able to sit at home all day like I do, work on my business, research cryptos. Like, people say, oh, Chris, how do you know all these cryptos? Hey, Chris, how do you work so hard? Like, how do you work so many hours? Hey, Chris, how are you able to get all these products that... Guys, I'm at home all day. I don't have a job to go to. It's a lot easier when I've got money coming in, no stress. I can be patient. People say, oh, you should have way more followers on YouTube. Yeah, maybe. I don't care. Like, if it takes 5 years, it doesn't affect me. I'm fine. I'm set up. It's fine. Money's coming in. Like, it's not a problem. Yeah, is it 100,000 per month? No. Is it a decent amount of money where I can execute on all my plans? I'm happy. I'm not stressed. I like the amount of money that's coming in. Yeah, I can push for more, which I always do, but it's a perfect life setup. Like, I'm not stressed. It's a good amount of money. It pays all my bills. It leaves me with enough spare money to invest in the business, to invest in crypto, to have a good life myself. That's all I need. And once you hit that kind of precipice, if you would, and just say, once I'm past that line and my life standards, like, push it down, like phone bill cheap, I'm not buying new clothes, I'm not going out, I'm not doing all this stuff, it's easier to reach that line. You know, it's the same in so many different areas of life. Like, with your job, do you have to be a lawyer? Can you go and get a lot worse job that is half the hours? Yeah, it's half the pay, but it's a quarter of the stress. You know, once you finish for the day, you go straight home. I just think life setup's so much more important than being the banker with a Ferrari. You know, yeah, you can use the Ferrari for online duality, whatever, like I said a minute ago, but it's life setup. Like, how are you less stressed? How can you deploy patience? How can you make the smart investments that pay you back to free up an extra day a week so you can go to the gym or do a meal prep or spend more time with the kids, or don't have kids, don't get married. Now you've got more money. Now you've got more time. Now you don't have as many ties to, you know, people who are relying on you, or you don't have as many distractions or whatever, or complications where it's like, shit, it's my wife's birthday, I can't go and do this filming or this event or go and meet those clients because I've got to be back for our anniversary. Like, it's all life setup, guys. Like, you literally build all of this shit yourself. Like, you put all these pieces in place. Like, if you're not getting women, it's your own fault. If you're stressed at work, it's your own fault. If you're not happy in life, it's your own fault. If you don't have enough time to go to the gym, it's your own fault. It's like in a Rubik's Cube. You've just got to fix it around. You've got to move it around until you find the perfect formula. That's what I did. Stop focusing on having masses of money and focus on, how can I free up more time so that I can execute on this idea? How can I free up 1 day a week? How can I raise this income so that I can get rid of my second job? How can I invest the money I'm getting from my 2 jobs so that I can then make enough passively to drop that job, go part-time on that job? Now I'm making the same money I was from the 2 jobs, but I'm less stressed, I'm sleeping better, I've got more time for the gym, I'm taking better care of my health, I'm looking better, but I've got the same money, I've made some smart investments again, I've doubled my money, I've now quit my job completely, now I can double down on what I'm doing, now I can focus on my real passion, which is this business idea, now I'm investing in this, and now that I've got money in, I can be patient. Okay, my life's getting better. It looks really cool. I'm doing cool shit. Let's post about it online. Oh, now I'm getting like 8 DMs per month from these hot girls. I'm going to go on dates and whatever. Now my life's really good. I've got this girlfriend, whatnot. She's really hot. I've got sex, money, a great business, patience. My life's going forward. See what I mean, guys? Like, it's all life setup. You've got to get these puzzle pieces and move them around. It's a fucking Rubik's Cube. And you've got to start with, how do I get more time? How do I get that passive income to free up the time? And that's the trigger points. You know, that's life setup. Buy a modeling agency so that you can meet all these girls and they have to talk to you. Like, that's what a lot of these billionaires do. I wouldn't recommend that. You know, that is a douchey move, but that's the kind of moves that they all do. Okay, like, create a car rental company so that you're now driving expensive fucking cars around, posting about it, and now you're getting pussy from women. Like, yeah, that's kind of douchey, but it's like, the guy who's doing that is probably happy as fuck. He's driving around in a Bugatti, he's getting women, he's taking the Bugattis out on dates, he's also renting them out and getting a good income from it. It's just like certain people just are smart as fuck. They just pick the right career that has the right money, that gives them the right advantages, that has multiple benefits to it. Oh, like joining the military. Like if you get out alive, which I hope you do, you have that pension benefit that pays you for the rest of your fucking life. It's like, it's genius. Like if I go back in time, I'd probably join the military, have that money coming in, make some smart investments, double that income up, like 4,000 or 5,000 a month at like 23 years old coming in, and you're starting your own business or whatever. You've got to navigate. You've got to build a good life setup. Like there's ways and means, guys, okay? Just you've got to be smart. You've got to put these things in place that can then benefit you. Like help this person, because then when they do this for you, you get this for free. There's just so many little things like that you can do in life, okay? And it's easy. It's actually very easy. It's just people overcomplicate life by going, I have to be a doctor with 100 grand. Like, stop thinking about the wage. Like, it's not the wage, it's what you do with the money. It's not the job, it's how much time you have free to be able to execute on what really matters in life. Like, it's all life setup, okay, guys? If you want to grab our men's lifestyle supplement and male advantage ebook, all links are in the bio.